Hello, my dear friends of this great valley. My name is Valley, and welcome to the very first commentary video on this channel. In this video, I'll be ranking all 47 suits in Marvel Spider-Man Remastered from worst to best. But I'll warn you now, my favorite and least favorite suit might not be the same exact as yours, and that's okay. Everyone has different opinions. So let me know what your least favorite and most favorite is down in the comments. I know it's weird hearing my voice all of a sudden, but if you end up liking this newer type of video by me, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and put notifications on to get me into the YouTube algorithm, and help make this my full-time job. Now, without further ado,
let's get to work.
As if it was a surprise to anyone, at the very bottom of the list, as worst suit in the game, it's the Undy suit. This suit is the reward you get when you complete the game to 100%. Really? The woman you save at the beginning of the game sums this suit up perfectly.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Okay, I know the suit is meant to be a joke, and they did it for the 3 chest hairs thing, but like, it could have been so many different suits, you know? Like the Spider Cop suit that was never used, and honestly, I think it's still in the files of the game to this day. Something like the Ultimate suit, as like a nod to Miles' game coming later down the line. Definitely not this suit.
Dude, put that thing away! They're like children here!
Coming in at the 46th spot, it's the ESU suit. Basically, it's the closest thing we have to being able to play as just regular Peter Parker in the open world, just with a mask.
Huh?
But the reason it's so far down the list is simply the fact that it's not really a suit, it's just clothes. The ESU suit is actually a secret suit in the game you unlock by taking 50 pictures of secret landmarks spread across the Big Apple. That's the thing though, what does the ESU college have to do with taking pictures? Like, I get Peter took pictures for the Bugle during his earlier years, but I feel like it would have made much more sense if you unlocked the suit when you did the literal ESU base missions, like in the campus. We should have gotten something like the surprisingly good Bugle Boy suit from the god-awful Avengers game. That suit is so much better than this. Now, number 45. I gotta be painfully honest here. I hate every single wrestler/homemade suit from pretty much any interpretation of Spider-Man, so it's no different with the wrestler suit. There's only one exception to this, and it's much higher on the list. And on top of that, I really don't think it was necessary to have this suit take up a spot in the game. Like, so many other suits could have filled this spot. But the biggest thing is, what's up with the hands? Bro's hands are built like they break wood blocks in Minecraft for a living. The very first movie suit gets the 44th spot on the list, the black and gold suit from No Way Home, and God is it a bad one. The whole premise of it is that Peter gets paint splashed on him in the movie, so he has to put it inside out, thus showing the wiring and like circuitry details on the inside. At most, I can say the suit looks unique, plus it's kind of cool to have a direct reference to Doctor Strange on the suit, but that's pretty much where the good parts stop. We've had much better black and gold / yellow suits before, like Miles' awesome Uptown Pride suit in his own game. That suit's sick. The number 43 spot goes to the Resilience suit. I actually like the look of this suit except for one detail, the eyes. The colors are very nice and good shades, and the logo is even cool, how it goes around the arms and wraps around the body. I think that's pretty cool. But this suit could have been so much better if the eyes were larger. They're so small and don't fit the mask at all. The eyes are a big part of the various Spider-Man suits, and this one's just absolutely ruined it for me. Like, I hate how small they are. Swinging in at the 42nd spot, it's the Arachnid Rider suit. I guess this suit has some sort of like samurai-inspired design. It kind of reminds me of the art style that's in the Batman Ninja animated movie. It's a cool concept, but it's such an odd choice for a suit to add. Like, if they wanted to add another symbolic Spider-Man suit, they should have went for ones people actually want to see. Like the Japanese Spider-Man suit is a perfect example. It should have been that suit. People adore that suit, including me. That suit's pretty cool. The Armored Advanced suit is up next at the 41 spot. What was Insomniac thinking with this one? The original Advanced suit was a literal game changer and didn't need anything more than a brightened color scheme as seen in the second game, but this suit just looks terrible when it's armored. It looks like they just taped styrofoam all over Peter and called it a day. Also, where did the black color come from? The original Advanced suit was blue, not black. It looks like it was based off of the upgraded suit from Far From Home. I don't know, I just think a different designed armor version of the suit would have been so much better. Just not this mess. Ta-da! Number 40 is the Spider Armor Mark IV suit, probably the worst of the armor suits, simply because there's not much different from this suit and the regular classic suit. Yes, it's metallic and shiny, but it's really nothing special. The main part of the suit that stands out is the spider logo and the green accents around it. That's cool and all, but it really doesn't even come close to saving the suit. And really, it should have been something different entirely, like the other spider armors. Speaking of spider armors, the Spider Armor Mark II is up next. The suit is actually called the Bulletproof suit in the comics, so it truly is an armor. I used to really hate this suit, so much to the point that I probably would have ranked it even lower had I made the list like years ago. But I really did find a liking to the suit in the fact that the yellow and black just looks so sleek and nice. The only real drawback I see with it is still the collar and the weird slit eyes. Like, why does he need a collar? And if the tiny eyes weren't bad enough, they even go around back to his head and connect like bifocals or like swimming goggles. It's such a weird design.
chase you to the ends of the earth!
The Fear itself suit is in the 38th spot. Alright, I feel like this suit gets so much hate for being different, which I get, but that's really not the reason I don't like it. The reason I don't like it is simply the fact of those weird, bulky gauntlet things on his wrists. Like, what are those even for? I don't understand. I don't know. Anyway, away from the god-awful gauntlets, this suit isn't that bad, honestly. The bright blue color looks great, and the grayish scaling complements it pretty well, even though I probably would have made the scaling flat and not textured. Flat like the original suit, no weird fish scales like Aquaman. Spirit Spider rests its soul as the 37th suit on the list. This suit is really cool for what it is. Having a flaming Ghost Rider skull head and like blue flames is awesome, but it really doesn't work in terms of the mask. Like, it doesn't work as a mask. In pretty much all the cutscenes with any other suit, you see Peter's mouth move. But with this one, it doesn't even budge. It's that kind of form of realism that brings these suits together, you know? But you know what doesn't need to be realistic? His freaking feet, man.
Is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
Put those grippers away!
The MCU stealth suit, or the jokingly called Night Monkey suit from Far From Home, is up next at 36. This suit is actually pretty good as far as stealth suits go, but it falls under the same point as the armor suits. It's not the best one. We have better stealth suits higher up on the list. This suit is still good, however. I just wish we got that little shield logo patch on the circle part of the chest. I don't think it's a rights thing that they couldn't get it. Like, Miles has an even better shield suit in the second game, so I don't really know what the deal is. Okay, so this might be the first one on the list to actually make people mad, but it's the Spider-Verse suit at 35. I gotta be honest, since this is my ranking, I really don't like the Spider-Verse type look for Peter. I think it fits Miles much better. The body proportions are so strange looking to me, it doesn't match up at all. Plus, the blue color is very off from the original. It almost looks purple in some areas. I love the movie and everything that it is and it stood for, but I think we can all agree that Miles is the main known part of the movie, not Peter. So I don't even know why he got a Spider-Verse suit in the game anyway. And even then, it should have been the one with the pants over the suit as a joke, not this one. Number 34 goes to the Iron Spider MCU suit, the absolute most overused suit in the Tom Holland department. This suit is very cool for what it was originally, the first live-action Iron Spider suit, but it really wasn't accurate to the comics at all besides its arms. The regular Spider-Man suit was literally just made with iron, had nanotech features added to it, and then had the name Iron Spider slapped onto it. It's so much better with the classic Iron Man colors. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. Right at the end of the worst suits part of the list, it's the 33rd suit, the Spider-Clan suit, the anime-inspired suit. Now don't get me wrong, I don't despise any of these suits, besides the top 3 worst at least. So it goes without saying that this one isn't that good, but it's still certainly not the worst. I like the cartoony anime-like style to it. Any animated suit is welcome in my opinion, even though truly it should have been the spectacular Spider-Man suit from the TV show. We were this close to greatness. Come on, Insomniac. Stop teasing us with these animated suits. Beginning the good suits area on the list, the 32nd spot belongs to the electrically insulated suit, or more known as the electro-proof suit. I like this suit for the sole purpose that it has a purpose. It was made to fight Electro, and is insulated to block the high power of electrical attacks that Electro would deal out. So essentially, Peter was invulnerable to electricity, and I think that's pretty sick considering one of the biggest villains he has is literally made of electricity.
But alas, while he was immune to
Electrical
fire damage, he was not immune to blunt force trauma.
Taking things to the literal negative zone with this 31 pick, it's the negative suit. This suit just works so well in this game with the fact that Mr. Negative is pretty much the main villain, or at least the side villain of the entire game. The black and white look is so good, and it was basically the closest thing we had to a symbiote suit back in 2018. It's also cool that this suit is sort of reactive in a way that, you know, it pulses and moves with negative energy on the white areas of the suit. Something really unique. Heading to the future, at the 30th spot, we have the 2099 white suit. This is the newer design for the 2099 suit, I'm pretty sure, in the comic run. But I gotta admit, I like the original one better. It's so much more iconic, especially now, thanks to Across the Spider-Verse. The white 2099 suit is very cool, however. The futuristic look can never go wrong, and the red logo is just... But am I the only one that swore the main color of the suit was like a very light shade of blue? Like almost like a powder blue instead of the grayish white? Or am I just crazy? In comes another controversial spot, being the original Scarlet Spider suit at 29 on the list. This suit is so beloved by the Spider-Man fan community, but I just don't get it. This suit is just meh. Like it's a sleeveless hoodie on a skin-tight suit at the end of the day. The second one is painfully so much better than this one. Really, the only things going for me is the belt and the web shooters. Like, those are very unique to the suit, and I like them a lot. The silver works very nice. The advanced suit is at 28, but my god, is it good. If it was as bright or vibrant and probably as detailed looking as the amazing Advanced Suit 2.0 from the second game, it would have easily been in the top 5. I said it earlier, the Advanced Suit is a game changer and will forever be known as an incredible suit. This suit is the first thing people think of when you ask them what Spider-Man suit you picture nowadays. I can't think of another one that people would think of. Maybe the movie ones, but I think of this one. The white logo and integrating the 3 live-action Spider-Man features to the suit was just pure genius. The only thing holding this suit back is, like I said before, the colors aren't as bright and vibrant as they should be. And that's where the suit really struggles. It looks orange most of the time. The classic suit is ahead of the advanced suit by a very, very thin and small margin. Again, if the colors of the original suit were on the advanced suit, it would have been much higher on the list. Much higher. But the classic suit is just, well, it's classic. It's just an incredible design for a suit, and it's basically the suit everyone knows Spider-Man for, no matter how old you are. I grew up with the classic red and blue Spider-Man from the comics, the movies, the TV shows. Hell, I even had him on my bed sheets, coloring books, God knows what else. It goes on and on, but it goes without saying this suit is the pinnacle of being iconic. Coming in at the 26th spot, it's the Spider-Punk suit. This suit is just too damn cool. Being a rebel has never looked and felt better. From the fact that J. Jonah Jameson literally speaks out on the fact that you're wearing a punk rocker suit, to the fact that you can literally use your guitar as an ability, shooting whatever enemy is near you flying backwards. The look of the suit is just so unique, and it fits so well as a variant of Spider-Man. The jacket and shoes just scream rebellious, and it would make Kobe proud for sure. Now, the Noir suit for 25. Man, oh man, this suit. I have a love-hate relationship with this suit. On one hand, I love it for the fact that Insomniac did their own thing and made it a different design. But on the other hand, I wish they would have just went for the comic version, or even the better, the more iconic Shattered Dimensions version that everybody knows so well. That suit in particular is the absolute staple of the Noir suit, in my opinion. Nonetheless, I love the suit because it feels like a gritty, detective-based Spider-Man story, and I really do hope we get that in live action one day. Hell, sometimes when you do the missions with clues in the game, you feel like you're back in LA Noire. That game definitely needs a sequel. Come on, Rockstar. Homecoming fans rejoice as the Stark suit is in the 24th spot. This suit is the very first MCU suit we ever saw and had everyone blown away back in 2016 and 2017. At long last, our dearly loved Spider-Man was in the good hands of the MCU and Marvel. No offense, Sony. Being a present made from Tony Stark himself, the suit had a bunch of features added to it, like a parachute or even a kill mode. Granted, you can't do those in the game, but still, it's cool features. I know I'm not the only one who booted up the game after watching Homecoming or Infinity War and used this suit. Just a really good suit overall. The 23rd spot goes to the Last Stand suit. Like the Mark II armor suit earlier, I used to not like this suit a whole lot, but I've since changed my mind greatly. The suit might not look like much on the surface, but it's a really cool concept when you look into it, being the sole fact that it's Peter's last stand. He's had enough with the death and destruction in his life as Spider-Man, so he's not going to hold back anymore. He can't. He doesn't care about how he looks, and it shows, being with like the jeans and the jacket. I don't know, it's just a really cool concept, a bitter, more violent Spider-Man.
You need to stay the hell out of my way.
Everybody, you gotta watch out for this dude.
Fuck you! You fucking dick!
The Aaron Eichmann suit is up next at 22. The suit is basically if you put Spider-Man, a biker helmet, and a Power Ranger together and mush them all into one suit. But here's the crazy thing. It actually works as a suit. This suit is honestly so sick. Like, this is what the Mark IV armor should have been. It still has the colors of like the regular Spider-Man suit, but it's like this new, bulkier, stronger design. It almost looks like a rocket ship. The helmet is probably my favorite part about this suit. It literally has eyes on the sides of the big eyes, just like an actual spider would have. That's just so cool. Now number 21. It's the upgraded suit from Far From Home's climactic finale fight with Mysterio. This suit is just incredible. It takes the Homecoming suit and flips it around to make it accurate to the first ever Spider-Man suit. Red and black. It's crazier to think that the red and black makes Spider-Man even cooler than the regular red and blue. But on top of all of this, it uses a white logo instead of the usual black one, just like the awesome Advanced suit has. This truly is a suit I can definitely see Tom Holland's Spider-Man have as either a mentor or even give as a starter suit to Miles Morales when he comes around in the MCU. Spider Armor Mark I at 20 is a pretty big shock to me. This simplistic silver bulky type armor on top of the regular Spider-Man suit wouldn't feel like an amazing suit to anybody besides me, probably. I just love this suit. I just think it's a classic version of the armored suit variant, before the other ones came along and changed the look, I mean. The suit just works perfectly as a starting point on the armored suits. It fits the time period, and I can definitely see Spider-Man using this suit against like most of the mob boss villains in his rogues gallery. Whooping Hammerhead's ass with this suit just feels so right. Damaged over the classic suit all day. It's in the 19th spot. Seeing a battered and broken version of the Spider-Man suit is so realistic, and I wish we had more versions of this. Literally all the other suits in the game should have had a broken or at least a damaged option, especially the Anti-Ox suit later on in this list, you know, since its eye gets broken in the finale of the game. Side note, I love using this suit during the advanced suits introduction scene. It's just so funny to think that Peter spent all that time building a new suit, but then he comes out with the same broken one, like having accomplished nothing. But seriously though, give us an option to look battle damaged. I know it's in the second game, but it shouldn't wear off. It should be permanent. Show some blood or bruises. It really adds to the story we make in our free time when we play the game. I love that look. The Velocity suit zooms in at the 18th suit spot on the list. This suit has the same fault that the Mark II armor suit has. Its eyes are just absolutely horrible looking. But the difference is, with this, I can get over the eyes because you're not looking at them all the time. With the other suit, it goes all the way around like goggles. This suit is just so nice. The bright, light up blue on the darker blue with the dark red around it is such a, cool design choice. It works so well. You go faster with this suit, I'm pretty sure. That just adds a plus to a suit that's equally as cool. The Secret Wars suit is up next at the 17th spot. Fun fact about this one, actually, it's my girlfriend's favorite Spider-Man suit ever, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad I can add a little tidbit about her in here. I love you, if you're watching this. Anyway, I gotta admit, this suit is pretty sick. From the black and red with the big blue spider hugging the back of Spider-Man to the little blue spider on the front, it's just awesome. It's close enough to a stealth suit that I sometimes use it as a stealth suit in stealth sections in the game. It's no secret that this suit deserves its spot this high on the list. Flying in from over the pond, it's the Spider UK suit at number 16 spot. This suit is just basically the regular Spider-Man suit, except, he's British. But no, in all honesty, I love this suit so much. The integration of the British flag or the Union Jack is just so cool. I wish we had more suits like this, ones that integrate wherever the Spider-Man or woman is from in the world. If that wasn't cool enough, flip the suit over to the back and it has an upside-down spider hanging from the white part of the flag. I don't think any other suit has had that. Overall, it's such an amazing design, and I absolutely adore this one. Starting off the top 15 suits, it's the Bombastic Bagman suit. It's not really a spider suit so much as it's literally just a Fantastic Four suit with the paper bag topped on his head, but it's just too iconic not to put this high up on the list. I think it's so funny that Peter's suit got so messed up and he still refused to reveal himself to the world, so much to the point that he needed another superhero suit. I use this as the strange and funny suit in the game, mainly for the Halloween segment. It just fits so perfect. A definite surprise at the 14th spot is the homemade suit from Homecoming. Now I know if I haven't gotten hate already for my ranking so far, I'm sure I will with this one. This suit to me is the definitive starter suit for Spider-Man. It has the features of a starter suit like the hoodie and the makeshift web shooters, but it also has the standard features of any other spider suit, big eyes and the classic logo. It still looks like a spider suit, unlike the wrestler suit or the starter suits from the Raimi movies or the TASM movies. Especially the TASM movies. God, that one was bad. This one is by far the best starter suit. The Anti-Ox suit grabs its spot as 13 on the list. The Anti-Ox suit is by far one of the best Insomniac original suits. It's so sick. Peter uses this suit to go up against Doc Ock at the end of the game, but it's literally made of the same material that Doc Ock's tentacles are made out of. He's fighting fire with fire, essentially, and man, it is so cool. Seeing the two of them go at it at the end of the game in the same type of armor just kind of brings it all together. The fact that it gets battered the same way Doc Ock's tentacle arms do is poetic. They're tearing each other apart limb from limb, physically and mentally. Doc Ock knew this suit was awesome and didn't want Peter taking his style. I can't blame him. 12th place goes to the 2099 black suit, the iconic 2099 suit that everyone knows. I mean, seriously, what else is there to say about this suit that hasn't been said already? The futuristic look has never been better. It's pretty shocking. The only thing I'd say against this suit is that I probably would have rather had the pulsing, technical look that the Shattered Dimensions version had, that version. But I might just be biased because I love that game so much. I mean, who doesn't?
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Sneaking its way into the 11th spot, it's the stealth suit, also known as the big time suit. This suit is the perfect representation of less is more. The black suit and bright neon green spider logo is all you need. It looks so sick. I do wish we got both the green version and the red version of the suit, but I love the green version all the same. All in all, I love this suit, and using it during the stealth sections, especially the pitch black areas, make it feel so, real and like it has a purpose. Just barely making it into the top 10, it's the Future Foundation suit. Like the big time suit before this one, it shows that less is more. The white and black suit is just absolutely stunning. It feels like a Fantastic Four suit and a Spider-Man suit at the same exact time somehow. The silver eyes are awesome too, even quite threatening at points. Look at those barbs at the ends. It looks just like the angry symbiote eyes. Staring back at yourself in those eyes would probably scare somebody to death. Cyborg Spider-Man is at the 9th spot on the list. Think about if Rambo and Terminator combined with Spider-Man. That's exactly what this suit is. It's basically the battle damage Spider-Man suit that I talked about earlier, just repaired and had an immense amount of technology added to it. It's fucking awesome. I love using this as an endgame type suit, fighting against big bosses as this torn apart and put back together Spider-Man out for revenge. I'm probably one of the only people to have this suit so high up on the list, but I just absolutely love it. The integrated suit from No Way Home is at number 8, and it's also the last of the Tom Holland suits. This is definitely my favorite of the MCU suits in this game. If it was the second game, it would definitely have been the new red and blue suit. But this suit is just so cool in the fact that it's pretty much all 3 main Spider-Man suits combined. The Homecoming Stark suit, the upgraded Far From Home suit, and the Infinity War Iron Spider suit all in one. I don't know if any other suit has had other parts of previous suits added to a new one to make a completely new one, but this suit just does it so well. It's also a plus that this suit is the only one that has come like so close to see an actual live action Sinister Six, so that's pretty cool. Number 7 is the web suit, also known as the Raimi suit. Now, before you turn the video off or cuss me out in the comments, just hear me out, that's all I ask. This suit is part of my childhood. Watching all 3 of Tobey Maguire's movies with this suit was just so surreal back then. The thing is, I like the black suit better. If the black suit was in this game, it would 100% be on the top 5. Back to this suit though, it's probably the most iconic and most recognized live action superhero suit like ever made, and it deserves every bit of praise possible.
Pizza time.
Hell, even the developers of this game know this, hence why they put the train sequence and the pizza time joke from Spider-Man 2 into this game. Iconic is an understatement. Six is the amazing suit from the TASM movies. I personally love this suit more than the original Raimi suit. It's just so different compared to that one and the original comic suit. This suit got trashed so much for just being different and for the sole reason that it just wasn't the Raimi suit. The gold eyes and the textured rubbery red and blue suit just fits this Spider-Man so well. And it's honestly such a treat to be able to use it. I waited for the suit for so long during the lifespan of the game, and we finally got it with the PS5 version. Also, do yourself a favor if you haven't already, use the suit during the nighttime. It looks straight out of the movie. Absolutely incredible. That being said though, I do like the TASM 2 one better. I think a lot of people do. Spider Armor Mark III, or the Ends of the Earth suit, makes the top 5. It's the definitive armor for Spider-Man. I can't see any other armor suit variant come close to this. I remember seeing this suit when I was little, and I just thought it was like the coolest thing. A bulked up, like, armor knight like Spider-Man was just an awesome thing, and it still is to this day. If there was any armor suit or comic suit I'd want to see in a live action movie, it's this one, hands down. This suit just blows me away. Now this suit I haven't really seen until fairly recently. It's the Scarlet 2 suit at the 4th spot. Why is everyone talking about the Scarlet 1 suit and not this one? This one is absolutely sick and makes you feel like a badass when you use it. Playing as Peter in Kane's suit is weird, but it also feels right at the same time. Just a fed-up clone Spider-Man out for answers about his original life and who he was. Saving Aunt May fits this suit as much as Peter, especially after watching the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. I can't really explain it. What I can explain is the fact that red and black works so well for like any superhero suit ever made, like Deadpool's or the Thomas Wayne Batman suit even. A killer color combo for sure. Third place easily goes to the original comic Iron Spider suit. You might be able to tell by now that I love the comic suits, and those are pretty much my favorite ones. This suit is just the pinnacle of a character crossover suit, and it works so damn well. Having Spider-Man use an Iron Man suit to kick ass in this game just feels so surreal. To the gold-plated eyes, to the gold arms in the back, to even the rocket boots on his feet. You feel like an Iron Man Spider-Man hybrid. We need more suits like this in the comics, like superhero crossover suits. Like we got the Moon Knight one in the second game, just give us more.
Huh?
An Insomniac original suit swipes the second place spot in the list, the dark suit from Black Cat herself. Like seriously, I said it before, the character crossover suits are the absolute best and most fun to play with. Black Cat gifts you the suit when you find all her stashes, and man is it a good gift. Not only because it's from Black Cat herself, but look at this thing. The black and red color combo kills yet again. It's undefeated. Not to mention you even get the claws that she has on her own suit. This suit truly makes you say,
Meow?
At the very top spot and snagging the #1 suit in Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, it's the vintage comic book suit. I mean, seriously, Mary Jane sums it up perfectly.
You're amazing.
Not only is it a comic-accurate suit, it's also an animated-looking suit as well. You might as well just tear a page right out of the comic and put it in the game, because that's exactly what you get with this suit. It looks straight out of the comics. Not liking this suit is criminal. How can anyone not like this? It's easily the best suit in the game. How they didn't bring it back for the second game is beyond me. Insomniac, if you're watching this, please bring the suit back. Well, there you have it, folks. All 47 suits in Marvel Spider-Man Remastered ranked from absolute worst to the very best. This video took over a month to make, and it would really mean a lot if you guys subscribe to the channel and put notifications on. This will help me get into YouTube's algorithm and perhaps one day even make this my full-time job. But anyway, if you like this video, let me know and maybe I'll make more like it. Miles is out there and still needs his suits ranked. But until then, be peaceful, my friends. Peace to everyone in this valley. From Valley.